The Pew Research Center just recently did a survey of gay tolerance in 39 different countries throughout the world, and they found that Pakistan is among the countries that has the least amount of gay tolerance. In fact, according to the survey, only 2% of those surveyed said that they accept homosexuality.
All right, well, look, that means that Pakistanis are definitely not gay, because 98% of them say we shouldn't even accept homosexuality in society. Not gay, right?
Wrong. Much like the Bible Belt in the United States, the Bible Belt that says that they reject pornography but then consume the most pornography in the US, Pakistan actually consumes the most gay porn in the world.
Awesome.
In the world.
Nicely done. Pakistan for the gay win.
It's kind of incredible. So, according to Mother Jones, Pakistan is by volume the world leader for Google searches of the terms she-male sex, teen anal sex, and man fucking man.
That is so awesome. My favorite is the last one because of the lack of subtlety.
Yeah.
Like, guys, like, what should I search in porn? What should I? You know what? Man fucking man. That's what I want. I don't know what kind of accent I just gave that Pakistani gentleman. And look, are Pakistanis more gay than the rest of the world? Of course not. Of course they're not, right? But what happens is whenever you have a repressed society, in fact, they're covering up something that they are repressed about. And so when asked, oh, we're definitely not gay, but I can't wait to get back home and search man fucking man. Okay. Or she-male sex, right?
Yeah.
So we've seen this in the US, as Anna's pointed out, in a lot of the Middle Eastern countries. Wherever there is repression because of religion, you will find that being exhibited in significant gay porn searches.
So I have a few ideas on why this is the case in Pakistan. So one thing that I think is happening, and of course this is just my interpretation, I could be absolutely wrong about this, is you have a culture where women are covered up and women are not able to express their sexuality. Men are not even able to be seen in public with women that they're not either married to or related to. So as a result, women are thought of as these beings that are just there to have children, to be wives, and to be respected in that way, but also, controlled. Mm-hmm. At the same time, these guys are wanting to express their sexuality, and they can't do it in a free way like we do in the United States. So instead of doing so with women, they feel like, well, if I do it with a guy, it's okay.
Well, I'm not dishonoring anyone that way.
Exactly.
Like the women remain chaste and everybody's fine. And by the way, the other thing is there's many different reasons. One is that you hang out with guys all the time because you're not allowed to hang out with women, especially as you're going through puberty and you're a teenager and then you're in your 20s. I mean, you usually have to build up enough money to be able to have a dowry or what, every culture is slightly different in order to be able to get married, at least be economically stable. And that all that time, you're at your horniest stage as a human being, and all you have around you is guys. And the reality is the great majority of human beings, of course, are somewhere on that spectrum of sexuality, right? And it's usually somewhere in the middle of bisexuality, not necessarily in the middle as in 50%, but somewhere on there. And so the other thing is you've got tribal areas where there are certain traditions. Now this harkens all the way back to ancient Greece and Rome, which is a slightly different thing as well that you were alluding to, where they don't, unfortunately, because of the culture of controlling women, they then don't respect women in the same way that they would respect their male lover. Like, so you love a guy, a woman you have to do your duty and service with and raise a family with. Now that was some things that happened in Greece and Rome, but also happens to some degree in these cultures. And then there's the tribal thing is somewhere in between. In Afghanistan, they have the boys who dance for them. And
Bachabazi boys.
Bachabazi boys, etc. And so they think, well, that's not being gay. I'm just having sex with this attractive young boy. Mm-hmm. I got news for you. That's exactly what being gay is. Okay. So, and all of that, mix it together, and the perfect stew of that is in Pakistan.
And also, I think the forbidden fruit aspect of this plays a role too. I mean, if you have a government and you have religious leaders constantly telling you, this is wrong, this is perverse, this is disgusting, right? And you're constantly having that drilled in your head, that's going to be the thing that's the naughtiest. So maybe some people get turned on the most by watching that type of porn because that's what they're constantly told is like the naughtiest, wrongest possible way of having sex.
Well, I think that I'm sure that that's an element in it, but I bet it's a smaller element simply because a lot of these guys don't even think it's wrong. Like they're like, oh, it's all gay, terrible, it shouldn't even be accepted in society. Oh, me having sex with that 17-year-old boy? Well, that's not gay. They somehow compartmentalize it in some amazing way in their minds where they think, no, gay is like guys who actually like each other. Like, I'm only fucking them. It's man fucking man. Where's the problem?